Okay, now, could you explain that question again? I couldn't understand it.
I was trying to get an understanding of how many of you have some challenges in getting to some of these major malls because you have to...
What do you mean by cross-country?
Well, if you
went from cross town, so instead of coming into downtown,
it was from Saturday.
Right, from
it would be a lot easier if we didn't have to go, because it's like...
So how many of you might live here, but to go to there, you have to go here, then...
It is, almost all the time.
That's very common.
Even just to go from South Buffalo to North Buffalo, or, I mean, to get to, it takes me like 10 times as long to get to, like when I used to work by the Galleria, to get over, because I would go downtown, take the train up to Amherst Street, take that bus that went along Amherst Street eventually to Union Road, and then... Oh, it was insanity.
But you didn't want to take the 6? That you were already downtown?
It doesn't. The 6 does not take you to where Sam's Club is. If you felt like walking, but they don't plow the sidewalks in the winter, so And some places still just can't get to. I mean, you can walk, but not everyone has it.
Because it's so difficult, too hard to commute to other places. So everywhere we go, we have to make sure that it's in a reasonable distance because it's so hard to match up bus time.
What you said was, like summertimes, I think, fairly
So you're kind of
buses
forced
are
to
6.
do
In the
what you
winter,
have to do.
sometimes it's got to go downtown. You can stay out of the weather. You don't want to sit in on the corner. So sometimes you take it too much.
So avoid I'd like to go to
It's easier downtown.
Sometimes for me, yes. If it's raining heavy, you don't think of that.
You could just stay on the bus and come all the way downtown.
Well, like even in my instance, maybe I'd take the 15 to the 19 to the 6, but that's 3 connections versus 2. So I said it's like...
I do. It depends on where the stops are. If it's raining, if it's a nice sunny day, I stand out somewhere for 10 minutes. If it's snowy,
During peak hour, 15 to the 19 to the 6, you're not waiting that long. If you get good connections, you're not waiting that long.
Well, like I said, the 6 sometimes does. Like if I'm going to through a mall, yes. So if I'm going like by Union Road, no, because some buses stop at the Galleria and go any further than that.
What's the combination on this map that you're describing there, just so I get a little bit of an idea why you had to do
it's
3
mostly go here, then here, or here, then up here, and it's...
So he's coming in on the 15 to the 19.
Or sometimes, or just simply the 15 to the 6, or I don't really, not like I take it that often, but then it seems like I got into the habit of just don't need to do it. And another point I need to make to the group is that it's gotten to the point where I can only do one destination per day because it just takes too long, and I don't want to be stranded late at night.
Exactly. They also used to have a bus that used to go from UB to the Thruway Plaza, and they discontinued it. They didn't give it a chance. It used to run down Harlem Road, and that would have been a good thing. They took it up with some other buses, but they didn't give it a long enough chance for people to get used to it. That was a route I thought that could have worked. Right? The old 41, I don't remember.
Yeah.
And they took that with some pieces, but if they'd have given that more of a chance, it might have.
Yeah, it was called the Mall Shuttle.
No, not the
Mall Shuttle.
No, it went from University of Buffalo to the Thruway. It wasn't.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
well, that's one of many routes that help.
41 and 43, one of those two.
Well, the point of that is that a lot of those routes, like 31, or I think it was Ogden Street, or everyone referred to it as the South Buffalo Crosstown. All these buses that made these connections a little easier were eliminated. Now it's like living in South Buffalo, you have to walk from Seneca Street to Abbott Road to get to the mall or whatever. It's like all this walking that you have to do in order to even get to a bus route now that there's no bus that takes you in between these communities.
Is there one actual route that you could create that would link all the
again, the same.
Or are they just too dispersed?
It's the same way as, like I said before, go all the way downtown and all the way out again. That does not make sense.
I think it was the 40. When it went from the University and then went up down Sheridan Road, Northtown Plaza, and then
It came all the way down.
Well, the bottom.
And I think if they'd have given that a little bit more of a chance, it might have caught on. I think it came for a year, maybe. You could look it up. I think it was.
I understand have a route, you have to have a certain amount of ridership. But you also have to have buses that can get people where they need to go. There has to be a balance there.
Well, the bottom line is a lot of routes were eliminated that should not have been eliminated. It was a mistake. I know mistakes have been made, but we can reverse them. No.
So what are the key retail outlets? I know Walden Galleria, Boulevard Mall. What are some of the other ones that we absolutely should have quality service to?
Well,
that are really significant regionally that a lot of people from a lot of different areas love to go to.
I know a lot of the big stores like Walmart and Target and BJ's. I mean, because they're so big stores, they're also major employers.
That little group up there north of the 90. That little cluster up there, where the BJ's Plaza is.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's decent service out there, is there?
Yeah, there isn't. I work near the McKinley Mall, and there's
McKinley Mall is terrible.
It's terrible. I can only go there. There's only buses going there a few times a day, or I have to walk from Seneca Street to South Park to catch the 16 to connect with the 36, and it's just insanity. And it's and sometimes I'm running, even though it's a whole a mile and a half, and it's
how important is McKinley Mall on a sort of a wide?
Very important.
A lot of people come to the south. Right. Okay.
Everyone, there's a Walmart down the street from there. You can't take a bus. Oh, and there's a Target there. And again, no bus goes to those. So they're just too far to walk.
Okay, so it goes until only 6 on Sunday.
Gotta be the thing.
Oh, the train should be running 24 hours. I'm sorry, but every other place that I know of that has trains keeps them running non-stop. Because usually the buses can stop eventually. The trains.
But New York City, they run late like an hour.
Once an hour?
Yeah, 2 to 3 in the morning. I don't expect them to run. If the buses stop, what's the point?
The only reason why I say 24 hours because people work and they work at different times, and some people unfortunately have to work till as late as midnight. And
especially on the weekends when the bars don't close until 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Sunday they stop.
Oh, you just brought up another important point about the drinking and driving. To see if you have a bus service at late at night, then you would not have that problem anymore.
That's what taxis are for. But yeah, you could use a bus.
Taxis are very expensive.
I know.
So I gave you the chance to approve one route of the city, and you'll each get your own choice here. Which one would you want to run every 15 minutes all day?
Oh boy.
That isn't already in that category and probably has enough demand to warrant it. You only get one choice. Think about it. I'll give you a couple of moments to think on it.
Well,
it just helps us, gauge.
Just for now, I'm just going to say the 14 Abbott Road, because that's where I work. But that's my priority is getting to work. But that's for now.
So, do you think that really warrants it, or is it a fairly quiet route that might be a...
Well, it goes to the mall, goes to ECC South, goes to college, and
originates in downtown, or it's...
Yes, it does. And I'm trying to think where else it goes that's very important. Or to the Commerce, there's a Commerce Center they opened, and...
Train around the clock.
No, I just...
Yeah, I'm torn between different routes.
That's all right. I'll cut you slack. You can nominate two.
Alright. The Grants. Every time I get on it, it's always packed and it only runs every 20 to 30 minutes. And
The three-
number 5, Niagara.
3, we've done that. We've made it every 10 minutes.
Saturday.
And there's your success.
See, that's it.
See, on Saturday,
Saturday.
my schedule is so out of whack. I have to take 3 to work. It only runs every 30 minutes, and it's always totally packed.
3, because a lot of people don't have cars.
Population is still there.
I would start with the 3 and then the 5, I would say also.
I didn't count the
They
cars,
take
the buses.
So Saturday, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. The 3 on Saturday needs to be more frequent.
Any on a Saturday and a Sunday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's usually all of them.
Do you have one? Did you?
Oh, I'd go back to that, I think it was the 41, the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
I think
I gotta check that one out.
I think it was the 41. It went from University to the two-way north. Down mostly Harlem. It used to go down Sheridan Drive and out through Motown Plaza.